Okay, whoever's on, bear with me. I'm new to this. I'm trying to figure out how to bring up chat. Okay, hey Polly. All right, I can see chat. Hey Danielle. So I've never been live on YouTube. This is new for me. I usually go live on Facebook, so we'll see what happens. We'll give everyone a few minutes to join. I see we have 2 so far. Hey Becky. Hi Alex. Give everyone a few minutes. Then I'll go through my spiel and we'll get started. Mel Mac, hello. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for supporting me because I'm super nervous about this. I don't like using new technology and then just going live, so I always get a little bit flustered. I almost chickened out, but I made myself get on here. It always ends up working out, so. And the light is goofy on this. I used Streamlabs to go live, and just the lighting, it doesn't adjust the lighting with the ring light, so I'm sorry about the lighting. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started. I don't know how many people are on. It's showing me 3, but it looks like there's more than 3. So I am just an open channel. I'm a psychic medium. For those of you who don't know me, I work with archangels, your spirit guides, past loved ones. Anyone comes through me, gods, goddesses, we never know who's going to come through. Any past soul that's coming through that just has a message sometimes will speak out. I don't usually use cards, but last time, I have a ton of cards that I just play with myself, and last time I pulled out some cards and everyone really enjoyed it, so maybe we'll do cards, but every time I pull cards, I channel anyway, so we'll see what comes through. Do you guys want a card? I guess I'll just pull cards, or how this usually works on Facebook is you ask me a question, if I have anything for you, or you can just say, do you have anything for me? And I'll see if I feel anything. Otherwise, tell me if you want a card instead. Every time I pull a card, last time I tried to just pull cards so it wasn't draining, but I ended up channeling anyway. So even if I pull you a card, I'll still give you a channeled message. Sometimes my message doesn't even match up with a card, but I'll just give you what spirit gives me. You'll see my eyes shifting a lot. That's what happens when I channel. I get floaty. Sometimes I forget where I am. But we'll just go with it because it's usually a lot of fun. So does anyone have any questions? They want to know anything for, thanks Melmac, anything for like spiritual growth, or I can give you a card. Just tell me what you want. We'll start there until some more people join. I'm getting poor connection, so hopefully. Okay, so Polly says, would love a card and or a message. Polly, I feel like you're in the middle of a bunch of transitions right now, so I'm going to pull these butterfly cards for you. I'll go through the cards real quick before I pull Polly's card. So I have Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is a new one. I haven't used it yet, but I don't really go with the card meanings anyway. Soul's Journey. I have Butterfly Oracle cards. I have The Universe Has Your Back. And I even pulled out Romance Angels because some people ask about relationships, but we'll see how it goes with the cards. I think the cards limit you a little bit on messages, so we'll see what happens. So this is for Polly. See, Polly, you got parental care, but I don't even feel like this goes with your message. I think you're going through a ton of transitions. I don't know where you are and on your spiritual journey, but you are like, they're showing me you like so the visual I'm getting is, you know how a football team goes to run out on the field and they rip through that paper? That's the visual they just gave me. They always give me funny visuals, but that's the visual they just gave me for you. Like, you're kind of bumping up slowly with this on this spiritual journey and you're kind of getting stuck here and there, but kind of like finding your way through, like you're in a maze, and then all of a sudden you're going to blast through. And I feel like that huge blast through is going to be coming within the next 6 months. I feel like you're getting more connected, like you're seeing things, a ton of synchronicities lately. I just feel like keep doing the work. I feel like you need to do some emotional healing, which is funny because before I started this live, I lit an emotional healing candle. I feel like you have some emotional healing and that's what's holding you back. So journal on that. So if you're sit with yourself, take a couple deep breaths. I just did this other night and stuff still comes out of me every time. So sit with yourself, take a couple deep breaths, feel what's happening in your body and start journaling on it. What you're feeling, what you're thinking. Sit there, close your eyes and kind of feel the last time you felt that same way. Your body will take you right back to that memory and you'll know what's going on. I feel like once you bust through that a little bit of that emotional healing, I feel like you're like behind a wall right now. You're going to go flying through. So I feel like you are ready for a huge transition. So like Phoenix. Hopefully that resonates. Danielle wants a message. Danielle, I'm feeling soul's journey for you. We'll pull these. Thank you guys for all supporting me. Thanks for joining. I see so many new names on here. It's awesome. I've been doing Facebook Lives for almost 3 years. So this is my first YouTube Live. So service. I feel good when I can help others. I honestly don't feel like this means this. I don't even know why I pull these cards out, you guys. But I feel like this is more of someone is laying on you heavy. Someone is leaning on you for things, or maybe everyone around you does. I feel like you're the crutch for everyone, Danielle. I feel like everyone is draining you. Everyone always needs you, needs your help, needs your assistance. And maybe you give too much to yourself. I feel like this says service, but I feel like you need to pull back a little bit and pull your energy. I feel like you are just being drained to the max with people all around you. You give and give and give, and they take and take and take. So you really need to learn how to put those boundaries up where someone can't drain you as much. Does that make sense? Oh, Polly, she said, yes, true, agree, awesome. Oh, good. Deanna, I'm going to pull you a card anyway. Deanna has a read tomorrow, but I'm going to pull her a card anyway. So if you guys want to read, I do have reads. My 30 minutes reads are on sale for $66 right now. So my website is on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, or message me here, whatever, if you want to set something up. Deanna, you know what's weird is I was not even... Okay. I just pulled these Romance Angels cards while I was talking and I didn't even realize what deck I pulled. But you got, this is a romance of a lifetime, Danielle, or Deanna, and I feel like this is coming up for you. This isn't yet. This hasn't hit yet. You may have just recently met someone, but this is coming. Did you meet someone? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, Danielle said, yes, but made me cry. Oh, Danielle, don't cry. Let's see. If I miss, because these comments are going really fast, if I miss you and I don't call your name or whatever, feel free to jump back in and ask if I have anything for you. And sometimes if I feel like you need a channel message, or it's kind of like right on the verge of me giving you a message and then it just disappears, just come back. I don't mind if you say, do you have anything for me yet? Okay. Hey, Max. Let's see. Who's next? Deanna, you have anyone yet? You're going to. Okay. Who wants something? I think I saw someone. Alex, I'm going to pull you a card because Spirit keeps nudging me. So, Alex, I'm just going to say it because I knew people, everyone here, there's always a common theme with everyone on these lives. And I feel like yours is a little bit emotional healing, but something that ties back to childhood, because there's something on a shamanic path. I don't know, Alex, are you studying shamanism or something, or you feel that resonates? I just feel like there's something on a shamanic path, and that's the kind of like growth you need, something that ties back to an event in childhood. That's a small little block for you right now, and once you break through that block, that's where this is all going to bust open. So I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of like, it's kind of like you're on a leash, and you're being held back a little bit. You're trying to run away from this leash, but it's holding you back in a harness. I feel like there's so many of you like that, and something with shamanism, Alex, I feel like something's coming. If you're not studying shamanism right now, I feel like some door is going to open to you. A teacher's going to come to you. I feel like something's going to change. Becky, I feel like you need butterfly. So let's see. Life changes. Becky. Oh, thank you, Deanna. You guys are the greatest. Okay, who's this? Oh, okay. It says Travis loves Katie. I don't know if it's Travis or if it's Katie, but give me 1 minute and remind me if I don't call you again, because sometimes I pop off. Amy! My friend Amy's on. Okay. This is for Becky. Okay, we're gonna go through this again. This says adult children, Becky, but that's not what this card means. This card for me, well, it does mean adult children in this deck, but for me, this means inner child healing. You also have some inner child healing. I feel like what's weird is because I made these inner child videos I always get here and babble, so I'm sorry, but I made these inner child videos 2 years or last year, and I have not looked at those videos. I have not played them, and just today I started sharing them in groups again. So it must be a big theme again. So on my channel, I have some really good inner child healing videos. You guys check them out. But Becky, I feel like this is something with you, and I feel like it relates to your mom. Is your mom kind of strict or like kind of tough? I don't want to say narcissistic, but you know, like her way or no way. I don't know. I feel like you have a rough relationship with one of your parents, but I feel like it's more like a mother figure. You have some healing to do around that. Heather, I'm going to pull Romance Angels for you, Heather. Heather Bauman. I think I just skipped someone. See you guys? This is my problem. Okay, Alex, that resonates? Okay, you were thinking on shaman. So your guides are like yelling to you, trying to push you towards shamanism and like putting all these signs in front of your face. That's why you're seeing things pop up, like videos on YouTube or like hearing someone mention shamanism, or maybe someone you know is going into training. I feel like they just keep putting the word in front of your face, but you're not grasping on. So grasp onto that. I feel like that's going to be great for you. You're going to realize your gifts are going to open up. So shamanism is all about like my medical intuitive gifts. I can tell where someone's manifesting illness, tie it back to chakra, and tie it back to a past life event or a current life event from a long time ago. I feel like you're going to have that same kind of stuff come through. Heather, yours is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I feel like this is something about patience with you again, Heather. You got this last time I had a live. I feel like you're not being patient about something. Like you're wanting everything right now. You want it all, but you're not being patient with something. I feel like you need to be patient with someone. Okay. Who did I say I was going to pull a card for? Sorry, guys. I'm going to scroll up for a minute because I feel like I missed someone. I think it was Katie. Katie, yeah. Okay. Katie, you need Soul's Journey. And if you guys want some other deck that I pulled and you don't like it, let me know. I can't tell how many people are on here, but let's go with it. Hi, Michelle. You're next. Nope, your card's down here. This is for Katie. Balance. Okay. That's the message I was going to give you, Katie. Balance. I honestly feel like this balance card has more to do with your relationship. I feel like you kind of lose yourself in a relationship. Not bad. I mean, it's kind of bad for you because you lose parts of yourself, but I feel like when you love someone, you love them wholly. So they're your everything. So you kind of lose parts of yourself because you latch on, if that makes sense. I feel like you need to bring some more of your individuality back into the relationship and do things that you want to do, you know? I feel like that'll be important for you going forward. You need to learn to have balance with that. Hopefully that resonates. Michelle, message for you, Michelle. Michelle, I feel like you're doing some shedding. You're shedding people. Did we mention that last time? I don't know. I feel like you're shedding people. But I'm going to give you a butterfly card. Hi, Angel. Channeled messages for you. Okay, let me pull Michelle's card, Angel, and then we'll see what comes through for you. Card's right here, Michelle. Grief, past loved one. It's loss of I feel like friendships. I feel like you're shedding people and it's making you feel guilty. You feel like you're just leaving people aside, but really you're just not putting up with negativity as much anymore. You're kind of being better at standing in your power and you know, sticking up those boundaries. I feel like this is a good one for you. Don't feel bad about leaving people behind or shedding people, because it's all vibration. It's all science. That's my excuse. That's how I justify it to myself. Hey, Gina. Angel. Angel, I feel like you need the universe has your back card. I feel like you need a little bit of positivity lately. Are you feel like you're being dragged down by some negativity? External negativity though, like you'll be having a great day and you'll be trying to stay positive, and then something slips in and it'll trigger you or set you off. I feel like you're having a hard time staying away from like negativity, whether it's social media or things like that. You know, it's like things that where you have to put yourself in a complete bubble to avoid this negativity. That's how I feel. I don't know if that resonates with you. I just feel like you have a lot of, you're getting triggered lately with negative comments or negative feelings, but you're trying so hard to stay positive. And your card is the universe works fast when I'm having fun. I feel like this has to deal with manifestation. I feel like you're trying to like manifest better and higher things for yourself, but you're having a hard time because of that negativity that I was talking about. I feel like this is like a mantra for you to repeat in your head. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So just remind yourself it's going to be a good day. Okay, Angel says, yes, absolutely. It's been happening constantly. Yeah. You know, I found growth in myself the other day where the old me would go spiritual to ghetto in like 1.6 seconds if someone pissed me off on Facebook. And someone was mad saying I'm not connected to the divine on Facebook. And I knew it was kind of a test for me because I was great. I ignored it. I had to take a couple deep breaths to like rein myself back in before my ghetto side came out. But I had to remind myself. So when something like that happens, try to go within real quick and take a couple deep breaths and try to calm down. But you're doing a good job. Just repeat to yourself, today is going to be a good day. Dee Dee, yay! Okay, so Dee Dee, I'm going to pull a card for you, and I'm going to pull oracle changes because I feel like you have a lot of life changes going on right now. What's going on with you, Dee Dee? I feel like you're changing jobs or something. I feel like everything's changing for you right now. Like you're in this huge transition period of kind of looking at your life, like looking at your life from a higher level and deciding what you want in your life, who you want in your life, how you want your life to look like in 10 years. That's what I feel like you're doing, like a big assessment of where you are now and where you want to be. That's really good. Okay, Dee Dee. Oh, that's funny. That goes with what I just said. Realizations and epiphanies. I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You're getting all these epiphanies and all these people around you who have either like, I don't want to say I feel like it's misleading maybe. Like people are misleading you or not showing their authenticity, and you have a hard time with that. I feel like you're doing a huge life assessment right now and seeing who belongs and who doesn't and where you want to be. Oh, Dee Dee says exactly good. Sorry guys, sometimes I start channeling and I'll start babbling. We never know what's going to come through. Max says, we are all connected to the divine, some just ignore it. Yeah, that's true. Max, I'm going to pull you a card. I feel like you could use a little positivity. Max, do you feel stalled right now? I feel like sometimes you get into this stalled pattern where you want so much more. You want it all. You want so much more right now. But you feel like you're being held back on a leash as well. I feel like it's coming for you. You're not doing anything wrong. I don't feel like you're doing a great job. I just feel like you need a little positivity. So I'm going to give you a universe has your back cards because these cards are always positive. I was saying at the last live that these cards remind you to be nice to people. And sometimes I need that because sometimes motherfuckers get on my nerves. So Max, this says, I honor how I want to feel. And this is a good card for you. I feel like sometimes you'll get down on yourself. And it's not anything negative. Like you have some internal negative chatter sometimes, but I think you need to sit with those feelings and like it says, honor them, feel them and push through them. Okay, Michelle. May I ask any update on my work? Maybe a time frame for Dave retiring or any message? Michelle, there's been some switch with that. Dave, is he your boss? I feel like there's a switch with that. He's trying to hold on to that position as long as possible. I feel like he doesn't want to let it go, or he doesn't want to retire. He's not ready. He's going to have, I feel like I hate even saying this, but I feel like he's actually going to get ill. He has an illness or something's going to pop up again where because he's burning himself out. I don't feel like he should be working right now. Okay, let's see. Alicia, I love your lives. Thank you. Amy, me too, Alicia. So glad she's finally on YouTube. I know, you guys. I have been wanting to go on YouTube since last year, and I kept chickening out, and I finally mustered up the balls today to do it. So I almost backed out, though. I was like, oh gosh, I'm not feeling it. Gina, I'm going to pull you a card. And then Alicia will be yours. And then Amy's. Gina, I feel like you need a Soul's Journey card. I'm getting super stuffy, which means spirits around here. And I got these energy chimes. I don't know if you can see in the back. I thought it'd be cool. And earlier I was like, okay, please, you guys, if you're here, pull those chimes. And they were doing it. And I was like, okay, in the live, I want you to hit those chimes. And nada, nothing yet. Gina, guilt. This is a good card for you right now because I do feel like you feel guilt for a lot of things. I feel like you feel guilt for moving on and being happy from something. I feel like you feel guilt about being so happy and you're waiting for the next shoe to drop or something like that. I feel like you shouldn't worry about that because everything's going great. Nothing's going to go wrong. I feel like you're worried like everything's going to crumble. That's what they're showing me, but it's not. Okay, ooh, Alicia, messages for you. Alicia, have you been doing any moon ceremonies? And I don't know why I'm yelling you guys because I have the microphone right here, so I'm really sorry if I'm loud. But Alicia, I feel like you're doing you just started doing some moon ceremonies. Something heavy, something's changing in you with these moons. Transformation, that's what I'm getting for you as well, but something to do with these moon. If you aren't doing moon rituals, you really should. I feel like something's changing with you. Alicia, you got memories. This doesn't feel like memories to me. It feels like past life stuff. There's some kind of connection with a past life for you. You have a key. This is what they're showing me. You have a key, and there are like all these locks on the wall, and you're like plugging the key into all these locks, and it hasn't unlocked something big yet, but it's about to. So you're about to get there, but I feel like it has something to do with moon rituals. Something from past life is going to be unlocked for you within the next 3 months, I feel like. I don't know if that resonates, but that's what I'm feeling. Amy. Great to see you, Michelle. Thank you. Amy, I feel like you need Queen of the Moon Oracle. You're the first one I pulled this for today. Dee Dee, by the way, beautiful Lori. Thank you. I love you guys. You're so nice. Gina, is that it? Makes sense the way I've been feeling. Yeah, I feel like you're down and guilty and waiting for the other shoe to drop, Gina. You gotta let that shit go. Be happy. Enjoy it. Don't create something you don't want. Alicia, you're searching for something. Yes, it does. Yeah, I feel like something's gonna open up for you in the next 3 months. Do those moon rituals if you aren't. And pull your card, Amy. I feel like it's this one. Realization, Amy. This is all about really realizing who you are and standing in your true power and authenticity. I'm feeling from Spirit. I feel like this is like realization is nothing that you know yet. It's coming. I feel like it's coming soon. It's interesting because she's standing there in a keyhole. That's what I was just talking about. Maybe you guys have similar things going on, and it's the number 3, which is really interesting. I feel like that's your number, Amy. Number 3. Travis, any messages for Travis? Okay, let's see. Travis, I feel like you need Soul Journey card. I feel like everyone on this live does have some emotional healing to do. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to drum up business. I mean, really, whether you do it on your own or with me. Either way, I feel like you do. So if you haven't done any kind of meditation around emotional healing, you really should. I feel like there's some heavy stuff around you guys right now that are coming up, but it's all coming up. It's being shown for you to let it go. So I feel like you have things being brought up to you, feelings being brought up of like Gina had guilt. I feel like there's things like that going on where things are rising to the surface so you can clear it out. Amy, you got chills? Good. This one's for Travis. This is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. For you, Travis, I feel like you aren't trusting yourself lately. You have a lot of self-doubt, period. But you have trust issues with people too. Travis, you just don't trust a motherfucker. I feel like you need to let your walls down a little bit. You are in this fortress. They show me you in like this dome, this fortress, and you don't let anyone in. You need to open up. You let that shit go, Travis. Max, I think I pulled your card, but if I didn't, I'll pull another one. You know what, Max? I think you need Queen of the Moon Oracle. Dee Dee, my daughter Wendy's having troubles getting pregnant. Do you see anything for her? Are they doing in vitro yet? Is that what it's called, in vitro? Dee Dee, I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like if they haven't started that process yet, that's going to happen for them to have babies. But I see more than one baby in their future. I actually see them having 3 kids. Last time someone was on a live, and I don't even remember saying it. I had to go back and watch it when they asked me about it. They couldn't get pregnant for 3 years, and they're about to give up. And I was like, well, no, congratulations on your babies. And she was pregnant like 2 weeks later, so it's super cool. So don't give up. I feel like it's coming. Max, protection. This for you, I feel like you need to know you are safe. I don't know. Have you been worrying about like negative entities or something? Or do you feel like you have something attached to you, Max? I feel like because Archangel Michael's here and he's super strong on my right side right now, and I feel like he's saying you are safe, you are loved. That's why I keep hearing you are safe, you are loved. So I feel like if you are worried about any kind of negativity or something dark, you have no need to worry. You're very protected by Archangel Michael. I feel like he's with you a lot. Do you feel Archangel Michael? A lot of times when he's with me, like just me feeling him, I feel him because there's a rush of heat on my right side because he always stands on my right side. And like it just complete temperature difference from my right and left side. And I feel like he's like saying you can call on him at any time. He's always there with you. If you don't know you work closely with him, you do. So if you start meditating or do some kind of archangel meditation or call him in, you're going to feel him very strongly, either by heat or you're just going to feel his strong presence. He's very strong. Travis says, thank you. You're welcome, Travis. Dee Dee, they have started IUI. Dee Dee, that's coming. They're going to have babies. I feel like I could see twins with them, so you have to let me know if this happens. I could see that right away with them, but altogether they're going to have 3 children. I see that strongly. Max, I'll pay more attention. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Who am I missing? Anybody else want a card? Who do we have on here? I probably missed some messages because I was too busy talking. So the theme of today, everyone, is deal with your emotional shit. Let's see. I don't see any comments coming in. Michelle says yes. Ella. Okay. Hi, Ella. Get you a card. Ella, I feel like you need Queen of the Moon Oracle. Ella, you're really opening up right now. Are you? I feel like you're trusting yourself more. For a long time, I feel like you doubted yourself or your spiritual side, or like you were questioning yourself, not sure if what you were hearing was from spirit or not, or getting messages or following your intuition. You are so connected with your higher self right now. It's like getting stronger and stronger. Do you feel that? Because I feel like you're being pushed out of your comfort zone right now for whatever reason. Your higher self is really pushing you out of your comfort zone, but it's all about growth, so go with it. Go with the flow, Ella. Your card is Sovereignty. This is the Queen of the Moon card. This is a whole deck card. This is, for me, what I see in this card is power. I don't know if you can see it. It's just pretty cool. Like, you're about to step in your power. Like, you are getting built up. This strength with you is like your higher self. It just keeps pushing you. I feel like this is going to be a huge year for you, Ella. A huge year of growth. This is something that's going to happen that's a huge catalyst. But I feel like you're being like they're showing me like you constantly being shoved by your higher self. Like, go. So I don't know. Big changes are coming for you. You should do some moon rituals. I'm channeling so much and I'm getting so congested. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. Michelle, sorry, too many questions. Any messages for self-motivation, staying on track, losing weight? Michelle, your weight is going to easily fall off when you stop worrying about weight. That's what I found. I have gained probably 15 pounds since last year, but I've been worried about it. So every time I worry about weight is when I gain weight. When I let it go and appreciate myself and, be thankful for the body I have, I start dropping weight like crazy. So I feel like this is a big lesson in self-love for you once you learn to drop that. And also, if I go through transitions throughout like ascension, if something changes in me, there's a big transition going on, I always gain weight. It's like my body's trying to hold me down because I get so floaty. But I feel like once you stop worrying about it, and it's a lesson in self-love. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you. Travis, I certainly have emotional shit. I'm getting laid off on the 11th, was blindsided with the news and super stressed. No, Travis, don't worry, because this is happening for your highest good. Something else is coming in for you. I feel like a friend is going to offer you a job and it's going to work out. You're not going to be expecting it, not even talking about it. And this friend is just going to come up to you and say they found something. Like, that's how I feel it's coming. Or you're going to see it on Facebook, something like that. Job's coming for you. You're not going to have a big lapse of unemployment if you even have any. I honestly don't feel like you will. I feel like something's going to swoop in and you're going to have a job. So you have to let me know if you do. Becky, any message from Spirit as to why things have been such a struggle for so long? So Becky, everyone has been struggling for so long. So many people. And it's all about pushing you to dig into the depths of your soul, if that makes sense. So it's all about breaking you down to get to you're on your knees, you're willing to like go through the growth. Because that's the thing, is people want to stay in their comfort zone, and we're all being pushed out of our comfort zone completely. So I feel like once you start doing those, like shedding those layers, and if you want, Becky, so part of my gift is I can see in your subconscious what's being suppressed, past memories, events, whatever from your life that are holding you back. If you talk to my clients, a lot of my clients go through complete shedding, and it's like a catalyst for their growth, and then they come back to me like 6 months later. My clients aren't clients usually that come to me often. Usually because we shed all that shit and then they go off on their own. They make all these changes, and once they get stuck at a block again, because that's what I do, clear the emotional blocks, they come back to me again. So if you want to do some of that, we can. But I feel like you're kind of just stuck. They're showing me like this heavy load on you, like you're carrying this boulder. You have all this stuff on you right now, and you can't see the light, but it's coming. You just got to do the work. I don't know if you do a lot of journaling around emotional healing. I just feel like you should. Like, that's what all this is, this whole thing, which is why I lit that emotional healing candles, because a lot of this is our emotions are coming up. Everything that's been deeply suppressed is starting to rise to the surface to be dealt with. And if you don't deal with it, if you kind of try to push it back to keep going, which is what we do a lot of times, then you get stuck. You get stuck and stagnant. You got to weed through. Okay, sorry, I started babbling completely. Ella, yes, I'm being pushed. Thank you. I'm sick all the time, but I keep getting the push. Yes, push through it, Ella. Push through the uncomfortableness. I feel like you're going to be fine. Your sickness, I feel like, is around your diet, though. I feel like you need to make some tweaks and changes. I feel like you already are. But I feel like there's something around that has, like, I feel like you're weighed down with toxicity internally. So something with some kind of toxic foods or whatever. I don't know if you've been eating a lot of processed foods, but I feel like it's that kind of thing, like toxicity that way, internal toxicity. Becky, that's awesome, Ella. Okay, let's see. Laura Brown, hello. Becky said, whoa, yep, everything's coming up. Appreciate that. You're welcome. Travis, thank you for everything. And I'll definitely let you know about the job. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Laura, let's pull you a card, Laura. I feel like you need... Well, what's weird is I feel like you need romance angels. I don't know if you're in some big romance, but I feel like you need this. Like you are on some kind of love decision right now. You're wondering which way to go. You're kind of just stuck point. I feel like I see like a fork in the road for you right now, where you're trying to decide either should I stay or should I go, or should I go left or should I go right? That's what I'm seeing. Oh, so Amy Aura on here, you guys, I actually want to tell you that she does amazing natal chart reads. I love getting reads from Amy. She's so knowledgeable. She knows all these different versions of astrology. If you want a natal chart done, definitely go to her. Like you find all kinds of things out about past lives and current lives and personality traits and things coming in for you and when things are bad for you. It's awesome. So much to learn from that. This was for Laura Brown. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, Laura. I don't know if that helps your decision at all, but I feel like you're just stuck. You're not sure if you should go this way or that way. I feel like there's no lose there. Either way you go, you're going to be fine. Go with your passion. I guess this card's telling you. Go with what you're feeling, where your heart is. Laura says, no romantic anything currently, but definitely feeling some changes need to be made. Yeah, I feel like you're you're on the verge of finding something, going left or going right. I don't know what that means, but that's just what they keep showing me, you at a fork in the road. Let's see. Amy says, oh my God, Keely, thank you. You're welcome, Amy. They are really amazing. I love hearing about it all. Let's see. Becky, you're a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio as well. So what else do you guys want to talk about? I expect this to go a lot longer. I don't really have any comments on here. I guess not a lot of people like going to YouTube right now. At least the people from my Facebook page usually have a lot more. Laura, we can hit on it tomorrow night. So many forks in my life right now. That's good. Yeah, Melmac, that's true. If I believe they will come. Honestly, if I was way overloaded with people right now, I would have been so nervous. It's baby steps, right? I'm baby stepping into this YouTube live stuff. I keep getting poor connection, so hopefully it's okay. Well, guys, I guess if no one else hops on or has anything, we'll make this one short and I'll jump on. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'll be coming on Sundays. I might change it to a different day of the week. Oh, thank you, Becky. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate it so much. And I guess I'll see you guys probably during the week. I don't know. I might start doing these like on Wednesdays. But thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you for your support. And till next time.